You're fine.
Hello.
I gotta get on this one. Are we echoing? Are we there? Hello, hello. All right, let's see if we're live. I'll tell you what, you talk about maybe the roughest start this year. We could not find the go live button on my phone. It's nowhere here. I don't even know how I'm going to end the stream. I'll have to open it back up on here. But thank you for being here. We're sorry we're late. We actually finally had a date night. Because even on the way home, we really drove and slept. It was so crazy.
It was a grueling drive.
It was brutal. We didn't even go to like a sit down restaurant. Maddie was with us. Did we go to a sit down restaurant?
No, she would actually be driving and I would go into the back of the van and make our sandwiches and we would eat without even stopping for lunch.
Right.
And then dinner, we'd pull over and you'd cook something or we'd have some heated up leftovers.
Yep. The one day I made steaks and mashed potatoes. Steaks and mashed potatoes in the van. And that and quesadillas are kind of like my specialty.
Yeah.
I like doing those. To me, it's easy. It's easy. So I've been slamming it at the shop. We're gonna talk about that, but we're gonna wait a few minutes to talk about it. Been slamming it out at the shop, and I leave tomorrow to fly to North Carolina to pick up a client's van. They were gonna charge them a crazy amount of money to have it brought here to me. They are unable to do it, so I'm flying there. And going to save them a few bucks. So I'm going to go to North Carolina in the morning at do you guys say butt crack of dawn? Is that a Midwest thing?
I think it's so butt crack of dawn. We're going to be up at the armpit of dawn.
Yeah, I'll be lucky to.
We have to leave our house at 5 a.m.
Well, I board at 6:40.
Yeah, we have to leave our house at. We have to leave our house at 4:45 a.m. I am the queen of getting to the airport way too early, but I just flew all those years when I was a road warrior, and I'd rather not have the stress of being late. Yeah. You never know when you get to TSA. Remember that flight we almost missed on our Alaska?
That was a cruise.
That was our Alaska cruise. We were trying to get on that plane to Vancouver.
Yeah.
And we had to go to that line where you pay extra to get through.
Yeah.
And the girl that was running it, she's like, you guys don't even have time to sign up and pay me. She's like, here, I'm taking you right now.
Yeah, and they took us through.
What an angel.
What an angel. All right, we're going to say hi to some people real quick. Gracie and Jock in the house first. Annette, yay for date night. Maybe I'll have some solar amp issues figured out by 7 p.m. Glad I have an hour to make it. Awesome. Gloria and Den in the house. Stephanie and Polly in the house. 9 o'clock is too late for me, so I'll see you next week. Absolutely, I get it. Let's see here. Desert Deb, good to see you here. I think she came over straight from she had a premiere tonight too. Johnny and Kelly, enjoy date night. Y'all deserve it. Thank you, Bernadette. That's Bernadette and Les. And we're going to talk about those guys in just a few minutes. So you're going to want to stick around and find out how the move went. When we got back from Oregon, we had to move the shop. We're going to share how that went and some other stuff. Howdy. Good to see you guys, Helen.
2 Lynn's in the house, Lynn Briggs and Lynn the Okie. So welcome in. And then Linda Barker right on their heels.
Yep. Surfing Dodo in the house. I actually got her license plate. I did do a video opening that one up. Naj is in the house. Good to see you, my friend.
Travel Dreamer Fatima. Nice to see you here in the house.
Mark says date night, keeping it spicy. No spices here. We did have an onion blossom though.
Yeah.
That's about as spicy as I get. Thrifty Angela. Thrifty Angela is in the house. I'm coming to North Carolina. And if you're close to Greensboro, I believe is where I'm flying into. Yeah. Kind of Winston-Salem area. Gary's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. patiently waiting. He gets his van here like any day now. Debbie, our neighbor, is in the house. Hello, everyone. So glad to remember it was Tuesday this week. Last week had a senior moment. That is all right. That is all right. And she watched it Wednesday instead. And if you are watching this after it has been live, I appreciate that. I appreciate you sticking around here. YouTube, I do get a lot of views after the fact, and it helps the channel. The live streams help the channel.
This is an important message from Cash Only. You better get there early. Just today, it was all over the news about delays of all kinds.
I saw
didn't
a
see
bunch.
that,
I
so-
did. I saw that. I did
I
see that.
guess we better look into that when we get off of here.
Simply C is in the house. I got a message from you today from Crystal, and today was hands down, there was not really a time where I could sit and talk. I'm going to give you a call tomorrow, and I will wait until it's a decent time, mountain time. They've got some Texas license plates for me. Yeah, 2 Texas license plates. So
That'll be awesome. I
Yeah.
wonder how big their license plates are, because everything's bigger in Texas.
right. I did get a license plate from a state that it was considerably lighter than all the other ones. And I think it was Arizona. I think it was
Theirs
Arizona.
looks real flat. It
Yeah.
doesn't have any raised.
Yeah, it doesn't
letters
have
to
that.
it or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. Yep. Van City Adventures in the house. I like filet mignon. Kelly had filet, which normally we both will get filet.
Yeah.
I got prime rib. No, I didn't.
Ribeye.
I got ribeye. I'll tell you why I got ribeye is because Les likes ribeye, and Les and Bernadette's birthday is Friday. So I got a ribeye steak in celebration of Les's birthday. I told him it's birthday week, that we had to go out for ice cream last night. So,
What kind of ice cream did you get?
well, we went to Walmart and we got, Les got Klondike bars. Bernadette got banana popsicles, which basically was the winner. We've been eating them all day. And we also
That's a
got,
good way to stay hydrated.
I got
actually.
the drumsticks, the variety pack.
I love
And
drumsticks.
Bernadette got ice cream sandwiches. I have a feeling, and I hope it comes true. I have a feeling that the box of drumsticks are going to be gone when I get back.
Probably.
And I hope they are. It's birthday week, and I feel like 2 a day on birthday week is good. Everybody in the chat say happy birthday to Les and Bernadette, and then we're going to talk. They're kind of shysters. People that know them here know them to be friendly, fun people. They're shysters.
We got to hear more on that.
We're gonna talk about some what do you call that business? They call it something business. Sketchy business? No.
Monkey business.
Monkey business. Look at the happy birthdays coming in. Thank you guys. Earth Wisdom, hello from your vegan nomad in South Mexico. Good to see you here, my friend. So Kelly and I were gone for 2 weeks. We came back. And I had to get to the shop because I had to get moved, because Becoming Bev is chomping at the bits to get her van done.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. I'm super, super excited to be working out of my very own shop. And so I got back. Guys, I'm going to share this with you guys. It's going to be in a video. Don't share it with other people that aren't here, because it's going to be a surprise in a video. When I opened up the doors to the shop at the campground that needed to be moved, everybody's like, let's get there at 10. We'll get the trailer, we'll get the trucks, we'll get the vans loaded up. We'll see if we can make it in 2 trips. I said, fantastic plan. I'm going to stop by Home Depot, get some lumber on my way down. And they said, well, don't take the lumber to the shop. Come here because Misty's boyfriend's going to be here at 10, blah, blah, blah. No problem. No problem. I get to the shop. Bernadette's recording me pull in. That's what YouTubers do. Ice cream. And Bernadette's recording me. That's all good. That's what we do. Les, I think, starts recording. I give Bernadette a hug. Polly comes up, and they're all like, "Oh, let's go get started." I open up the barn door, and it is bare in there.
What was the one thing in there?
The walls are bare. The bench is bare. In the middle of the shop is a metal stool with a 6-pack of wine coolers. And they said, "We left you one thing to move." and by that time, it was probably getting close to 11 o'clock because I think we were waiting on Kelly too, because they had called Kelly and told her what was going on. So we toasted a wine cooler and headed over to the shop. So it was unbelievable. And here's what's unbelievable. I have a trail camera. And the trail camera 2 times had something like flash over it. And I had no idea what it was. And I thought maybe it was a leaf because it was kind of like a yellowy green. It was a rag. They threw a towel, a rag, over the trail camera, pulled up Misty's trailer, took the towel off of it, and then I guess she went down the hill a different way or whatever, or maybe they put it back on when she backed out. But they got me because I had no idea. I knew they were moving some small stuff. I had no idea the entire shop was going to be moved when I came back.
It was amazing.
It was I will tell you, I cried. I can't, like, that kind of overwhelming, like,
to be so loved.
Yeah,
Be so loved.
And it's like, it's hard to believe that anybody would deserve that. But Les and Bernadette have a lot of invested in here, and they are loving life out there at the shop with me. And to them, it was like, this is what we do.
Like, let's get going.
Let's get going. And so when I got back, instead of moving, I actually framed my office, framed the bathroom, and did a bunch of organizing stuff. Les and Bernadette went the next day and got a ton,
supplies,
all kinds of supplies to get the shop where it is today. I'm not going to tell you how the shop is today. I will just say there's someone coming Saturday to shoot a video out at my shop, through the people that own the barn company.
The people I guess it's Big Buildings Direct.
Yeah.
They, the sales rep for the project, she thought it turned out so impressive. She mentioned it to higher up, and then they contacted Johnny and want to do a tour video. And the nice thing is they're actually going to give her a Home Depot gift card. So that's nice that, they're going to do that for you.
Right. I don't normally get trolls, but it looks like we may have. I don't see it.
Oh.
But we may have had. I still giddy about the new shop and your beautiful land. It is incredible. I was working on Bev's van yesterday, and I climbed out of it, and I was walking over to my office to get something out of the office, and the door facing the lake was open, and it's just incredible. It literally is incredible. So, Hunter is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for getting here. You better get there early just today. Yeah. Okay. So now we're caught up. Linda Barker's in the house. Good to see you. Crystal's in the house. Betty, good to see you here. Thank you. That looks like a new name. Thank you for coming in. Heidi, I like to hide in the background, but you guys rock. Thank you so much, Heidi. I appreciate you. I got back home today. Oh, she got home. Darcy's home.
Oh, wow.
Darcy's home. She probably got tired of
by 4th of July. So
yeah,
she made it.
Yeah. Did you get to see your friends in Wyoming? And my brother used to live in Greensboro, about an hour away. I'll Facebook message you, okay? I'll Facebook message you. If we can meet up and say hi, that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Her little guy, I think, graduated.
Oh, wow.
Yes, yes,
Yay.
yes. And remind me to tell you something off air about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Super cool. Super cool.
You have all these things you want me to remind you
You better
about.
start writing them down. You better start writing. Oh, did my clothes go in the laundry?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Sure.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Kelly takes care of me. Kelly,
Sometimes.
we take care of each other. But date night, woohoo, leftovers for sure. We always order a steak that's a little bit more than what we want to eat. We do that hands down every single time. We believe that meat, it is a healthier snack for Maddie than, like, when I'm home, I give her cookies, I give her ice cream, I give her, I do. But she went to the vet today, 15.3.
Yep.
15.3. So she's down 2 pounds since surgery, which for a dog with a spinal cord injury, that's fabulous. It's
Yeah.
fabulous.
Yeah, she got a good checkup.
Um,
So she went to the vet for her annual. She got her shot for rabies, her oral for Bordetella. She was negative on heartworm, which is good. I always get the test. She takes it every month.
check this out. Gary got his van. No. This sounds so like us.
Oh, what happened?
He got his van on Monday.
Uh-huh.
Today's Tuesday.
Mhm.
Kill mat's done.
Oh, wow.
Subfloor's cut
Oh, my God.
and ready to go in. That
That's
sounds like
cool.
us. That sounds like
you.
congratulations, Gary. I know you are pumped.
It's very generous to her to say us. It sounds like you.
Donna is in the house. Good to see you, Donna. Deborah is in the house. Kaylee, hope you're good. Kaylee, I hope you're good. Turtle de Dom. I love the crunchy drumsticks. Everybody loves crunchy. We'll buy more. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Okay, these are all the happy birthdays. I'm catching up, guys. I'm catching up. Thumbs up, peeps. We got 29, 30 thumbs up. 60 people watching. Super cool. You know it. Super cool.
But I want you guys to vote in the chat. Which do you think Maddie likes better, filet or ribeye? Type in your answer.
Okay, so and while you guys are typing in your answer, I want to say hi to Ray. Corn Dog Caravan is in the house, and if you guys are not following their channel, go and follow them. But these are important things when you're on the road. I didn't mention it last week, but when you're on the road and you have a medical emergency, it's scary. It's scary. It's, I mean, you're out of your, you don't know these, you know where you live? We say, oh, if you need to go to the hospital, go to this one. We know. But when you're on the road, you don't know where not to go.
Yeah,
and
for real.
And you call 911, they take you where they're going to take you.
Yeah.
So Ray, Corn Dog Caravan, those of you guys that are already following him on Instagram or YouTube knows he had a heart attack while he was on the road. He had triple bypass surgery. He's recovering in Idaho in a hotel, and he's doing good. He sent me a textbook message about a week ago after he was discharged from the hospital. So continue to pray for those guys. Also, but when we were on the road, I had an allergic reaction to what I think is possibly the baby wipes that I was using to wash up with.
Mm-hmm.
And because I'd had this rash for a little while, and once we were on the road and it was like you had to use those every day because that we were traveling for 4 days and had a shower the first night. But anyway, I called my doctor's exchange. They couldn't even talk to me. My doctor couldn't even talk to me on the phone because I was not in a bordering state of where I'm insured. Is that not correct?
So a little clarification.
Yeah.
Our doctor's office, if you call after hours, like, during the week or on the weekend when the office is closed, it goes to this call center, and they have nurse practitioners and other people that can triage you there. If it's something that they can save you an urgent care visit or ER visit, like a prescription for pink eye or UTI, they'll do it through the system. You don't have to go visit anybody. So that's why I told her to call, because, you know, this is an allergic reaction. I thought they'd probably be able to send some cream in. So what we found out, like Johnny just articulated, they couldn't talk to her because we weren't in a bordering state of Missouri. So I guess it has to do with their licensing and scope of practice. But it would have done no good to lie to them and say, oh, we're in Kansas, because if they call a prescription in and we're in Wyoming,
Right.
that does us no good. So.
Right. And if it would have been a bad reaction, I would have went to like Urgicare or something, but
Right. If
I
your
was,
airway was
you know,
closing or
yeah.
something. Yeah,
Monica's in the
absolutely.
house. Hi from St. Louis. Good to see you, my friend. You know, I saw a comment. People were saying thank you to Les and Bernadette.
Mhm.
And I want to clarify something. Les and Bernadette, hands down, like there's not words to describe those people in our friendship. But his sister came down from Wisconsin or Minnesota? Wisconsin.
She came from up north.
Up north. They came down to spend 4 or 5 days down here,
Mm-hmm.
paid a lot of money to stay,
Yeah.
and they helped Les and Bernadette. They took multiple in a brand new Cadillac, my dusty, sawdusty tools and stuff from that, from the dusty spiderweb shop, in her brand new Cadillac multiple times. I said, man, they're driving by that camera a lot. So huge shout out to Les and Bernadette's sister and brother-in-law, Jerry and I believe Mike, didn't it, Mike?
Yeah.
Then Paul came and helped, and Misty and her boyfriend. So
Yeah,
it was
helped. Thank you
huge
so much
amount
to
of
everyone.
Yeah. I didn't want to go without saying thank you to those people, because it's just
They hadn't even ever met you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I haven't met them. I haven't met 'em.
Surfing Dodo has a question. What happened to your hand?
What happened to my hand? I'll tell you what, my hands are a mess. Did I say that? This one happened in Oregon. You guys ever had a blood blister? Some pliers clamped down on my hands when I was grabbing something, and I grabbed them, and it was heavy duty wire cutters, the kind that you cut like 10 gauge wire with. And it gave me a blood blister. Now, a good nurse would have immediately stuck a needle in it, drained the blood out, and then started what they were doing. I said, ouch, and went back to what I was doing. Then it coagulated underneath there, and now the body's having a hard time absorbing it. And then it happened again.
Uh-oh.
Did I stop and put a needle in it?
I guess
No.
not.
No.
Is somebody knocking at the door?
No, there's fireworks.
Oh, it's fine.
Fireworks.
Poor man.
And then I hit that hand with a hammer. Got, let's see here, bruises there, bruises there. I'm telling you what, this old lady's taking a beating. And not only that, I was banging on something.
Oh.
And you ever have one of those days where, you know, I was up till like 1 o'clock, and me and Les wired some outlets till 1 o'clock in the morning one night. Then I got up at probably 6 a.m., 7 a.m. the next morning, talked to Kelly for a little while, got busy
Well,
again.
7 a.m. because I'm working at
Right.
6.
So then got to work again. You ever get so tired where you just like, the smallest thing is going to make you cry? I was banging on something and it wasn't going the way I wanted it to. So I banged on it a little bit harder. And we've got this hatchet that the head keeps coming off. Now, a good mechanic, a good auto shop, a good wood shop person would fix the hatchet. What we do is we bang the head back down until the next time. The head flew off, hit me in the head right here. So I was like, oh my goodness.
She has a big goose egg. You can see a little bit on her forehead, but it's more up in here that is the top of it.
Yeah.
So.
It's been a owie kind of week. And not only that, but I did something and tweaked my knee. So my daughter's a physical therapy assistant. I said, are you going to be awake at 10 o'clock? Because I got to talk to you. I have some ailments. Okay, so ground beef and water blended into a slurry and frozen makes good puppy pops in hot weather.
That's a good idea.
That does sound good. Hi, Johnny and Kelly. Good to see you, Judith. Judith gave me a ride. You know this. Gave me
Yeah.
a ride. I just probably will share that every time I see Judith's name. So cool. Prayers.
Adele, that sounds cool. The Wildflower Festival in Colorado. That sounds awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds pretty.
Actually, somebody that's on the channel that follows the channel, they did that Wildflower Festival. You know
Last
what?
year, you mean?
Annette did the Wildflower Festival in California.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You guys put a heart in the chat for Annette if you saw her tour on Sunday and loved it, because it's up to like 1,700 views. A lot of people have seen it. Hey sis, thanks for helping move. Yay. Oh, is sis in the house? Oh, Corn Dog Caravan. Adele, you're headed to Aspen. I hear the festival is awesome there. Absolutely.
That's awesome.
That's what gloves are for. I know, Lynn. Oh, don't you just love seeing Lynn Oakey?
Kathleen Klein uploading a roll of bubble wrap for Johnny and a pair of gloves.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. I've got work gloves. I do. But you know what's wrong with my work gloves? I don't know.
They get hot and sweaty.
So when you do like Habitat for Humanity, where you actually have to hold a screw or hold a nail, you really have to cut this thumb out and this finger out. If not, the screw will grab a hold of your glove and it will tighten it in the driver, and it could really cause harm. So just cut those fingers off. So now you've got 3 on this hand, and this is my swinging hand, my drill hand, so these fingers on this glove are all worn off. And I have small hands.
Desert Deb, bye. Have a good shift.
Bye, Dad.
Have a good shift.
She's doing not DoorDash, but
camping?
no, like groceries.
Oh, she said she had to go to her shift.
Yeah. So listen, I have small hands for some reason, and you can't always find work gloves in a size small that have so I bought a pair of leather gloves. They're in my glove box on the UTV, but they're knitted right here where their gloves are sewn together. And because I do a lot of this, it's giving me a sore. It hurts. So I'm like, my hands are just, it is what it is.
You know what they say? You know what they say about small hands? Small hands, big heart.
Oh, there you go. John is in the house. Good to see you. Let's see here. Fix the hatchet. I know that.
I can throw the hatchet away and get a new one.
Yep. I don't know. It's not my hatchet. It's Les and Bernadette's.
Oh no, we won't throw your things away.
But it's been like this for a while. We know it's like this, and it's just a matter of we've got the shop set up now. We'll fix the hammer. We'll fix it. Tim is in the house saying hello. Good to see you. Thank you. Lots of hearts. She did a good job on the tour. Darcy did a real good job on her tour as well. Hi, Kelly's Mims. Hi, Kelly Mims. Hi, Kelly. Oh, Stephanie Jones is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here. Your dad's a rock star. Where are you, Forrest Gump? All right. I'm caught up. I believe I'm caught up. So it's 9:29. Good.
So Lynn Oakey wants to know if you're a lefty. Tell him that story.
Cold hands, warm heart.
I said small hands, big heart.
Oh, small hands, big heart. Okay, there you go.
Lynn, tell Lynn Oakey about your hand thing. Left, right, land. Are you left-handed?
I am ambidextrous. I was born left-handed. And if you don't know this silly fact, back in the day, schools didn't teach left-handed penmanship because they felt that it was wrong. And I went to one of those schools. So I write right-handed, but like anything that has to do with the feet, like jumping and kicking the ball, all that kind of stuff is left-handed. left-footed, and I'm real good. I'm a switch hitter, and probably better left than right. Yeah.
Judy wanted to see Maddie.
Aw, there you go. What? You let see mommy home?
Oh, and to answer, Maddie's favorite steak is filet.
All right. My mom said her school did the same thing to her. Yep, she's left-handed. They did. I'm not making it up. They did. I think I was supposed to be a lefty. There you go. Diana is in the house. Diana was up in Oregon, and she's building her van out on the road, and I just love it. I love it. It's super cool. So she did this thing in the back of her van with her ceiling where you know how you'll like weave the boards. You'll weave the boards into like a V. That's how she's doing the back. It really looks good. It really looks good. When she's done with her van and she does a tour or I do a tour, it's cool. It's cool. And she's got a channel. She's got it on her stuff on her channel as well.
Good night, Monica. Get some rest. Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate it.
I hope we see you in September, my friend. Tuck in a prayer that I could find a vehicle to meet all my needs and allow a small build out for travel too. In today's market, I fear it will be slim pickings. Tuck in a prayer. We will do that. Find a vehicle to meet all my needs. Are you looking at an SUV? Or are you looking at a Connect or what's the Mercedes one?
Sprinter.
Maris?
Sprinter.
Metrics.
Oh.
I heard in Catholic schools the nuns would smack your hand with a ruler if you wrote left-handed. I believe that could be true as well. She is cute. She is cute. I swing with both hands as well. I amaze my fellow Lutheran.
Stand up and pull this chair closer to you.
I will do that.
Please, thank you. Thank you. I can't.
Is that good?
Yeah, I couldn't move the chair.
There you go.
Maddie. That way
There you
they
go.
can see Maddie better.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Van Life Voyages is in the house. Good to see you guys.
Hope you guys are having a good week.
I've got that weird thing where some things I do left-handed and some right. My grandfather was left-handed and stuff he taught me I do left-handed. It's kind of a good thing if you kind of can use both hands. What people sometimes will see that you don't have the fine motor skills with your non-dominant hand. But, you know, there's things like opening a soda. I can't do it with my right hand. Half time I can't do it with my left hand.
I was like, you need to open. I'm not sure. I was like,
oh, I was gonna steal a drink. It's gone. That's funny. That's right. Remember the big bruise I had on I do remember that. Fixed the end of the valve leaking. I was able to replace all three when I got awesome. Yeah, he had a big bruise on his arm. I want a small van. And I can drive all the grandkids and still quick convert for a comfy travel. It just stinks. My mechanic says my Pathfinder is not worth repairing. Oh, no. Good night, Lynn. Sorry we were so late tonight. There was just no way. With me going back down to the shop, we were on the road for 2 weeks. We got home. I left the very next morning for the camp. And I was in desperate need of a haircut. And the only way we could have date night and a haircut is if we pushed the live stream back, because I left the shop too late today. So that's what we did as opposed to canceling it. And I know it is not fun on the East Coast. Oh.
you know what? We didn't even tell him why we had date night this week. Tell him why.
I'm going to take a drink. You tell them why.
So 2014, June 25th was the first day we met. So 9 years ago, and we haven't been apart since. Well, we've been together since. Physically, we've been in separate places.
But I did the travel nursing and
yeah. Well, so we've been together for 9 years plus a few days now.
9 years.
Yep.
Yep. Dodge Caravan for all those reasons. Absolutely.
Wanna lay down?
Date night and a haircut, new business plan. Yep, yep.
You know you're old when your date night is Roadhouse and a haircut.
Right, right. That's all right. That's all right. We wanted to get home for Maddie. Maddie's gonna go to the shop with me when I get home. I'm gonna swing by and grab her.
We got air conditioning installed
Yep,
so that Maddie can go down there. Johnny was wanting to know about Maddie, you know, staying with her. And like you guys know, I work those long shifts. So Johnny works a lot too, but she's physically there and can kind of take breaks and stuff. And I said, well, Maddie's an air conditioning dog. We got to get air conditioner
Yeah.
for her to go to the shop. So
Yeah.
that's what we did.
Yeah, yeah. Guys, I'll tell you what, it's been a little while. Let's give away a t-shirt. So put date night in the chat, date night, and let's give away a tool or a t-shirt before other people leave for the night, because it is
We know it's late for some.
we know it's late for some of you guys. So date night, I don't think that does it have to be capitalized.
No, but you probably DATE space night.
Yeah. DATE space night. We're already collecting some. Already got 17. Date night. Make sure everybody spelt it right. I love it when
There's
people want to.
72 people in the house.
Yep.
So anybody that wants a t-shirt, it doesn't matter if you're in Canada. If you are outside of the US or Canada, if Teespring will ship to you, we'll do that. If not, we'll send you an Amazon card.
Now let me just real quick. Melinda, you've got date _ night. I want to make sure that you're counted. I'm not sure if that's going to count, because you've got that underscore in there. Put in just date night. Oh, I wonder if that's Jerry in the house. I wonder if that's his sister.
Oh, maybe.
Jeri. If you're Jerry, if you're Les's sister, say hi. Thumbs up, please. 4572. Yeah. We're gonna as long as people are still putting them in, just in case there's any delays or drags, we're gonna give you guys a little bit. What else is going on? It is Jerry's sister. Thank you so much for all your help. Let me turn my hat around and look respectful. I just got a haircut. I didn't have time to fix it. Thank you so much for using your brand new car and making all those trips. I may or may not have shed some tears. And like, it's incredible when people that don't even know you,
Right.
that you care about your brother and your sister-in-law. I was overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I saw you guys kept driving by the camera. I haven't yet reviewed my camera yet, which I have to do on Thursday. I'll let you know how that goes, and I will forward you if there's anything on there. But thank you for coming in. Thank you for helping Les and Bernadette and spending your time down here when you're supposed to be visiting, moving all my sawdust. Johnny, I got one of my shirts, but I still ain't got the other one.
Did we want 2 shirts?
Yeah, I'll check into it. Did you get some of your license plates up? I got 7 license plates on the wall. I have 2 from California, 3 from Washington, 1 from Arizona, 1 from Oregon. Oh, I got another one from California. I got 3 from California. All right, guys. Jerry, you rock. You're absolutely right. Okay, guys. Let's draw, and I'm going to flip the screen. I'll flip the screen so you guys can see it. I'm going to hurry up and go. Oh, Melinda, that's perfect. That was the one that had the underscore on it.
Oh, good.
Nice. Congratulations,
Honey,
Melinda.
let's do 2.
Oh, we got to do 2. I'll tell you what. If it lands on Melinda again, Melinda, you'll get 1, and then we'll draw again. Fatima is in, and I think she's got one of mine too. So
Awesome. We'll get what color she wants.
and if you have a Johnny's Journey one and you would rather have a Midwest Van Builders one this time, let me know. In all disclosure, I want to tell you, Kelly and I are we are I need one from Wyoming. Yes, I do, Darcy.
Mhm.
In full disclosure, the Midwest Van Builder ones, for some reason, everyone that I know that has one, including mine, they fade. If you wear it a lot, they do fade. It does come off.
Yeah.
I know a couple of people that wear theirs a lot, and I'm like, I hate that. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna put my banner up here, and
Email.
you guys email me your shirt size and your address and the color that you want, and
And
I
if you
will.
want Johnny's Journey or Midwest Van Builder.
Yeah, Johnny's Journey or Midwest Van Builders, and I will get that off to you.
Lynn Oki, we usually do have the live
Yes.
at 9 p.m., but tonight was date night and we were not going to be back in time. So we had to push it back an hour.
Yeah, we started doing it at 8 a while ago. Guys, YouTube does like it.
Rhode Island plate.
A Rhode
Yay,
Island.
we'll have some Northeastern representation.
Oh, I have a Rhode Island plate for you. Oh,
Awesome.
that's so cool.
We're
That is
excited
so
for
cool.
all the plates. We're so
Yep.
thankful for the ones we have and the
They
ones
look
we'll be getting.
fantastic on the wall too.
Oh, that's
I'm
awesome.
using my phone, so I can't put it on here. When I'm done, I say this and then sometimes I forget. I'll put a post up on the community tab and I'll show you what I've got started.
So everybody can see it.
The letters may fade, but the love never does. Aw, you rock. What is the weather there? Right now,
Hot.
Friday, it's supposed to be 101. Today, it was calmer. It was like 88. The last couple of days, one day it was 97. One day, I think it was 95. Today was a little bit cooler, but it was still hot. And I will tell you, the inside of the barn is insulated, and it really does make a big difference. It makes a big difference. So
At work, we've been seeing so many people come in with dehydration, even people who do not work outside,
Yeah.
not like the typical construction landscaper people. And some of the folks, I would say older folks, like maybe north of 70, possibly 65, they're coming in with, they're concerned they're having a stroke. And we do all the workup and it's really just dehydration.
Dehydration. Cash only. I am on Central Time.
We're Central Time, but when we put up the thumbnail, we usually just do Eastern Time.
That way everybody
And then
can
that way
figure it out.
Everybody can just
Yep.
do the math. Get out your calculator.
And guys, before I forget, I want to give a big shout out, a big thank you to all my channel members, all my Patreons, all your support to my channel helps me do these giveaways. It's going to help me get internet at my shop. And, but it does help us be able to give back. We've got a few pretty nice sized gifts already for the giveaway at the meetup in September. So a huge shout out to all you guys. Take a look.
All the support.
Come on down to Houston and we'll show you our blow furnace weather.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
there's no
'cause
way.
They have humidity down there too.
I will
Yeah.
tell you though, Les and Bernadette was on the phone with Stephanie down in Georgia. And it was hotter here yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Maybe it was, I think it was yesterday. It was hotter here than it was in Georgia yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the biggest thing around here for anybody that doesn't know is the humidity. Because when we were in Oregon, there was hot days, but it didn't really phase us. Like it was hot, but there was a nice breeze and you
Yeah.
felt like you could breathe. Here in the Midwest where we're at, it gets so humid, you feel like you're choking, like you just can't even breathe in that hot weather.
Yeah. Yep. Tim is in the house. Thanks for coming in. I must be confused. Oh yeah. Diane, if you're coming through, come by. I've got a Harvest Host person coming tomorrow. But come on by. I got AC in the office now.
Gary, that's great that you're taking a lot of breaks with the heat and working in the van. Please just make sure you're staying hydrated. If you're not a big fan of water, you know, Gatorade, some other things, but please don't think soda or anything with caffeine is hydration.
Yeah.
Because when you drink soda or caffeine beverages, you're doing the opposite. So any of you out there, you know, battling this heat, please stay hydrated.
Yeah. Yeah. I 95 here in Indio. It will be nice in North Carolina tomorrow, mid to high 80s, a little humidity. Nice. I'll be flying in tomorrow. I think I land 1:30, I think I land.
Yeah, because when you go from here to Atlanta, that's where you lose your hour and get to the Eastern time zone. So
yeah, humidity for us sucks. I always say it feels like someone put their hand over my I know, right?
good night, Kathy.
Night, Kathy. Thanks for being in here. I'm guilty of drinking too much soda on hot days. I'll tell you what, when I'm in the shop, there's days when I just really want a hot soda. Or cold soda. We were getting ready to leave today, and I ran back in to get something, and I'm like, I'm gonna grab a root beer because I need it. 106.
Oh, Darcy, that'll be perfect. Yeah, you can just put your mattress in the office.
Absolutely. My daughter brought our refrigerator down. I've always had a spare refrigerator in my garage here, my garage shop. So my daughter brought it down to me Sunday. It's full of cold beverages now. And since they were bringing that down, I still had Gracie's refrigerator up here. So she brought that. So Gracie, good news, we got your refrigerator down there, and it did not lay on its side. And they brought my twin mattress down there. So it worked out fabulous. So
wasn't it so nice of your wife to stay up after her 12-hour shift when she had another 12-hour shift that night to clean out the refrigerator and the freezer so the kids could move it?
100% was. It was 100%. And didn't get a good day's sleep after doing all that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I got 4 hours that night.
I barely even like soda anymore. All water, diluted juices, Gatorade, Powerade. That's what we do. I tell you, I started drinking this stuff. Bernadette Fizz. Fizz? It's called Fizz or something like that.
From Amazon.
And I put it in my water bottle that Darcy got me. And I mean, there's days when I'll drink 2 or 3 of those plus a Gatorade. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Debbie.
What'd Debbie say?
Thank you, Margie.
Kelly is awesome. Kelly is awesome.
No, Gracie, she is not using your fridge in the shop. Your fridge is still nicely packed. Nothing's happening to it.
It's full of ice cream. No, it's not. The big one is, it's full of ice cream, Gatorade. Yeah. I got you a Coke for Friday.
Oh, you're sweet.
I got you a 20-ounce Coke for Friday.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Ask Les and Bernadette.
That's awesome.
But the freezer is full of ice cream.
And banana pudding.
There's not banana pudding in there. No. Kelly's in the wind beneath your wings. Aww. We love that kind of stuff. Anyway, Kelly gets 2 gold stars.
Before we got Maddie, I almost said before we got married. Before we got Maddie, we used to be really goo-goo romantic, but now she kind of put the kibosh on that.
Yeah. Yeah, Maddie doesn't even like it. If I give Kelly a hug, Maddie does not like it.
Let's show him.
No.
Oh, no.
Maddie.
Oh.
What's going on there,
Maddie?
Maddie?
She was checking it out to see if it was for real.
What's going on? Maddie does not like that. She does not like it. Maddie's confused on who she belongs to.
Oh, look who showed up.
Zora's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. I caught you live. Love you both. Love you too, girl. Rum chata. We did get some rum chata. Someone told me one time they drink hot drinks when it's hot, cold drinks when it's cold. Well, I have been sitting out, I'll sit, the last 2 days I sat in my office with the AC on and have my
Drinking
morning
your
coffee.
Yeah, because when you're so hot
Yeah.
in the van, that's off. Drinking coffee, you're just not
Yeah,
even
the other day I sat out there and had my coffee, but I normally drink 2 cups of coffee and it's been so hot and I just been busy. I just been having 1 cup.
Before it gets too late, I want to tell the people something.
Go ahead and tell 'em.
Okay, so Johnny and I talked about it. We're both taking time off of work and we're going to be at Bev's meetup that's immediately preceding our meetup. So ours is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Patreon Monday, and hers is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So for any of you that are making the trip and your schedule allows, go to Becoming Bev's community tab. Becoming Bev's community tab, and she has a flyer up and it tells you what the fees are for her meetup, and she's going to have a live band and fellowship and s'mores and campfires. So check that out. So if any of you want to get there before the Johnny's Journey meetup and kind of have some fellowship and fun, come on down.
And Crystal, thank you so much for the super sticker. We appreciate you.
Panda time.
Great from working so hard.
I
Thank
love
you,
the
Darcy.
panda.
Yeah.
Do,
Yeah. I'll be at both. Yep. September, hopefully the weather's going to cool off a little bit. We're later this year than we were last year.
Yeah, that's why we
Yeah.
moved it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it wasn't miserable.
It wasn't
It
bad
was
last year.
nice.
The catch-22 is you kind of want it to be warm enough to enjoy the river, but not so hot it's miserable. So we're thinking this weekend in September. We'll see how the weather does, and
Yeah.
then maybe we'll have to push it back another weekend next year. But
Yeah. No, it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. So, I'll go up and get that. I'll go down and get that van, drive it home. I'm gonna stay and have lunch and just talk to him for a couple of hours, and then go ahead and get on the road, drive a couple of hours.
out.
Just get a few hours out of the way. It's 11-hour drive, so I'll get a few hours done the first night, and then I'll drive the rest home. After driving from Oregon, it should be a walk in the
No,
park.
you'll
Should
feel like,
be.
oh, that was 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So Johnny will come here so that she can take a shower, maybe do any laundry.
Yep.
She's gonna pick up Maddie, and Maddie's gonna go relocate to the shop.
Yep.
So that she's not here so much alone when I'm at work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss her so much, but it's just the best thing for her.
It is.
I'm gonna really miss her a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's been kind of good. We've been taking turns because then I get to have her for a little bit. And right, Maddie?
I'm gonna miss you so much, little baby.
Maddie's got good mommies.
The vet. I told you how the vet complimented us. So, as you guys know, did we tell Maddie went to the vet today for her annual? Yeah.
Yes.
And so this was a new vet to her. It's the same animal hospital, but her vet retired. So this guy, I really liked him. I'm going to remember his name and schedule with him next time. But I was kind of catching him up about Maddie's paralysis, the ICU, the surgery, the ICU, and then the month until she walked. And I was explaining to him the different things we had to do to care for her. And he's like, wow. He's like, most people, that's really something. He's like, most people aren't able to really do that. And I said, well, it lucks out that both her mommies are nurses. I said, but honestly, my wife's a way better nurse than I am. And she did, most of the rehabilitation. And he just really, he thought, wow, like, I guess he doesn't see that most people have the capacity. So we just are so blessed that Maddie turned the corner.
Yeah.
And he actually told me that what happens when they have that neurosurgery is the myelin sheath regenerates at 1 millimeter per day. And so 30 days is exactly how much the nerve needs to regenerate so that that walking and sensation can come back. So he said it's amazing. Like, he's heard so many stories time after time. At 30 days, they just stood up, or at 30 days.
Isn't that crazy?
Mhm.
It's crazy. It was almost like a switch. Like it's like one day she just like, hey, I can walk.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Because when she was rehabbing and couldn't walk, we had the puppy pads and we would just lay her on her side and turn her every 2 hours. And so, I mean, there was no movement when there was no movement.
Oh, great. Gina's got poison ivy on her face.
Oh, no. I wonder how she got that.
Oh man. Well, you get it on your hands and then
Oh,
you wipe your sweat
face.
off
Oh,
and you've got
gotcha.
that oil. That's normally how it happens.
Poor Gina.
Oh man, we will pray for that. Johnny Shirley, I'll come when I get back from my trip. um,
Her cool adventure to Hot Phoenix.
yeah. Yeah, not a whole lot of people go to Phoenix in July.
Yeah.
But
for a road
you
trip.
know, friends are good. And we will pray for safe travels for you as well. So remember, guys, before we head out, we're praying for Ray, Corn Dog Caravan. We are praying for Gina for poison ivy to her face. Keep me in your prayers tomorrow as I fly and as I drive home on Thursday.
And we
And
also have someone else in the community that does not want to be highlighted, but you know, support and prayers
Yeah.
for that situation individual as well.
yep. And then also Gary, I pray that you enjoy every step of your van build and keep all those digits intact when you start sawing and cutting. But
Beware of hatchets.
what a good experience. So 78, I can just imagine the amount of planning and that went into that.
Gary, as you finish different steps, you have Johnny's email. We'd love to see some photos if it's not too much trouble, kind
Yeah.
of see how it's
Oh,
coming
that would be
along.
so cool. That would be so cool.
A picture is worth, well, 100 words, because with inflation, not quite 1,000 words anymore.
Right, Jackie, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, and our channel friends. That's right. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. I always like it that there is community and you know, we feel comfortable enough to request prayers for those that do, because you know,
And if that's not your thing, then
absolutely.
we just wish you the highest and best intention.
Absolutely.
So Jeff, yes, we are a harvest host. And one of the things I was able to do while we were traveling back from Oregon is I got us listed on Hip Camp.
Yes.
So that, you know, stay tuned. That's just another way to get the little camp spots out there. But again, they're a little bit limited. We don't have water. We don't have sewer. We don't have a toilet we can provide. And then the length of them pretty much, you know, contains them to vans and Class B. And even though somebody might think, oh, it's okay for my vehicle to hang off, it doesn't work, because the way the driveway is angled, you don't have enough room to get into the spot. So
26, 20, I mean, that's good.
yeah.
Zora replaced all your receptacles. I'm glad to hear that went
Oh,
well.
good. I'm so
I-
glad, Zora.
I took a receptacle out of the van and put in there, and I still
Yeah.
haven't replaced mine. She's ahead of me.
How funny.
Yeah,
Is that the hot water heater?
the hot water
Yeah.
heater. Yeah,
Well, who needs hot water in this heat?
I know, right?
A cold
Right.
shower might feel better.
Yeah, and Derek, Van Life Voyages, Derek and Tanya, not just Derek. Tanya's got a lot going on too. So we always pray for Derek and Tanya.
So sorry for Miles to go. Her husband just received a diagnosis and he's going in hospice on Thursday.
Oh,
It's always so hard to get news like that and wrap your mind around it when it's a fast diagnosis like that. We'll definitely keep you both in our prayers and thoughts.
yes. Yeah. It's tough.
It's hard.
That's one of the reasons why I just felt like I had to be done with healthcare. I had so much anxiety myself over dying.
Yeah.
With the Mary Jones, thank you so much for the super sticker. Guys, yeah, please pray for Judy's husband. And I thought there was something else on there. I'm gonna scroll back
Well,
up.
we always
Oh,
keep-
RVS is in April.
we
Are you
always-
saying you didn't make room for me? Just kidding. We did make room for you. We need you to come see us because in an upcoming video, you are in an upcoming video. What's
We
that?
also keep Mary Jones in our
Always
prayers.
Mary Jones. I tell her that all the time. Mary Jones.
And
for sure.
really, Grace, other people too that have things going on.
So my solar was my inline fuse, apparently. Oh, good. That's what I thought too. Good. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the prayers to Judy and Mary and Derek, and thank you guys. All right, guys. It is 10 o'clock. My daughter just ran down the stairs. I'm hoping she's not leaving.
She has a physical
I need
therapy.
physical therapy.
Johnny needs her plantar fasciitis in her
physical
knee and her
therapy.
head and her fingers. She needs everything addressed.
Oh, I
Like
tell
a
you.
2-hour appointment. Poor Megan.
You know you're getting old when your bathroom can't be more than 8 feet away. You need physical therapy from your daughter daily. I'm like, I'm done.
Good thing
Oh.
you have a young wife that can take care
Oh,
of
I
you.
know, right. All right, guys. Thank you for spending your Tuesday night with us. Thanks for coming an hour later. Next Tuesday, the big plan is to be here at 8 Central. 8 Central, back on schedule. Hopefully, I'll be live from my new office. All of my Patreons, don't forget, Sunday at 5 o'clock will be our Patreon live with you guys. I will put that link up ASAP. You know that means a couple hours before the stream. But thanks for spending your Tuesday night with us.
I won't see you next Tuesday. I'll be
I know.
working. I won't see you Sunday at the Patreon thing. I'll be working.
Is next Tuesday 4th of July?
It's the 3rd,
Awesome.
I
See,
think.
awesome.
I don't know what day it is. Saturday, Sunday.
I gotta figure out how to end this. Can you see the end button? It's not up here.
Is 4th, I just am gonna look at 4th of July. Is it on Tuesday?
The end button.
Oh, it is Tuesday. I'm off on the Tuesday. I will be on the live. Okay.
4th of July?
I'll be on the live. We're having
Oh.
the kids out though.
Should we have 4th of? They won't be here that late. Guys,
okay.
I'm gonna end the live stream, but I gotta open it up. It's gonna squeal and echo.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Have
guys.
a blessed week. Thank you for all your love and support.
All right, Inner Studio.